Hey everyone, JC here for Hidden Knowledge. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Today I have another Mandela Effect video for you guys. This is going to be best of the best Mandela effects. I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the best Mandela effects that I have featured in my channel in previous videos, as well as reading some of your comments. But before I get into it, if you are subscribed to my channel and you're not receiving notifications, please be sure to hit that bell down below. And if this is the first time you are finding me, please be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. With that out of the way guys, let's get into it. And for our first example that I want to talk to you guys about is one I featured in a recent video. And it had to do with Raisin Bran's mascot, which is a sun. And I asked a simple question: do you guys remember their mascot having sunglasses or not? And of course, many of you were shocked to know that the mascot has never had sunglasses. And here are some of the things you guys had to say about it. Nick Siggs had this to say about it: man, I remember the sun having sunglasses, WTF. And 48 of you agreed with this comment. Cam had this to say: I remember the sunglasses on the sun on the Raisin Bran box. The face looks like a weird clown now or something. This next one even caught me by surprise, and of course many of you as well. And it has to do with the position of the engines in commercial airliners, and the fact that the engines are far ahead of the wings now. People remember the engines being either in the middle of the wing or towards the back of the wing. But that is no longer the case. The engines are now significantly ahead of the wing. And here's what some of you guys had to say about it. Sandy said, the plain one got me. It got me as well, Sandy. Footletta said this: I remember the plane engines being underneath the wings now. Now they just look weird. And I tend to agree with him. What do you guys think about this one? Next, we have a movie quote, and this one is from the movie Scary Movie. I remember this quote being said in the trailers as well, and it's a parody movie, and the quote is said by the character Shorty, played by Marlon Wayans. And I gave two options in the original video: A, I see dead people, or B, I see white people. And you guys had a strong reaction to this one once you found out that the actual line is I see dead people. Many of you, including myself, clearly remember the line being I see white people. SMQ had this to say: man, it was I see white people. One Ancient Soul said the following: whoa, definitely white people. Janine24 said, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me it was I see dead people. I used to watch this movie religiously. It was I see white people. That was the joke. And 119 of you agreed with her. Dana said the following: I remember I see white people because I had a friend that would quote that movie all the time. Up next, we have Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, the Mona Lisa. In one of my recent videos, I posed the simple question: who was the Mona Lisa? And many of you remember the same thing that I did, that her identity was unknown. It turns out that is not the case, and her identity has been known for a very long time. She was known as La Gioconda, the wife of Francesco del Giocondo. A lot of you had many things to say about this, which I agree with many of the things you said because I remember the same exact things. Beck said the following: I clearly remember the Mona Lisa's identity being unknown. Mega had the following to say: I recall Mona Lisa's ID equal to Jane Doe. No Filter Gaming Night had the following: unbelievable. I read many articles saying the Mona Lisa was unknown. Also had 4 teachers tell me that the Mona Lisa was unknown. The video game Assassin's Creed Brotherhood even has a joke reference to the Mona Lisa being unknown. And I just got a ton of comments, too many to read, saying the same exact thing, that was some of the mystery behind the Mona Lisa, her identity being unknown. I also pointed to the fact that I remember the Mona Lisa being a self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci as a woman. Many of you agree with that as well. This one is just a very strange one, and one that impacted me directly. This next one was huge in my channel. I had over 130,000 views on the video, over 1,500 comments, and I would say about 95% of you agreed with this Mandela effect. And it had to do with the Karate Kid and the bandana he wears in the movie. I had given two options, which is the top option, which was the red rising sun, and the bottom one, which was a flower design, which looks like a lotus flower, which is either black or dark blue. And of course, many of you were shocked in this one as well to find out that it was always the lotus flower and never the red rising sun bandana. And like I said, the reaction for this one was strong. We have a comment here from Deanna. Holy sh, always been the red bandana. I'm in my mid 40s. And 217 agreed with this comment. Don't fear the truth said the following. Red rising sun for me, 100%. Watched the movie so many times as a kid on VHS, television reruns. No Name said the following. I've watched Karate Kid at least a dozen times. It was one of my favorite movies as a child. 100% the red rising sun or the red one. 95 agreed with that comment. And there were just a ton of comments like this and people agreeing with it. It was just a very popular Mandela effect on the channel. Next, we have another huge Mandela effect. I had over 100,000 views on this one as well. I think 150,000 views and also around 1,500 comments. And this one again was a simple question. What color was Poppin' Fresh or the Pillsbury Doughboys scarf? Many people said it was blue and another big number of people said it was red. Both of those groups were incorrect. It has always been white. I showed a video where they showed the original Pillsbury Doughboy and he has a white scarf. I also showed videos from several cartoons that showcase jokes featuring the Pillsbury Doughboy and they have them with a blue scarf. One argument they came up with this was maybe they're using the blue to avoid copyright. Seems like a fair argument, but one that is not really based in truth. If you don't know much about copyright, you might think that is the case. However, in copyright, we have something called fair use, which applies here in YouTube very strongly. And I know quite a bit about it because I make videos. And fair use allows you to use a character like the Pillsbury Doughboy in a comedic fashion. As long as your content is transformative, you're able to use it under fair use, and there is absolutely no need to change it from white to a blue to a red or to anything else. You could simply use the white and there is no problem whatsoever. In fact, I found another video. This one is from Matt TV and they use the white without any issue. And their portrayal of the Pillsbury Doughboy is the craziest of them all. And like I said, it doesn't matter, you could use it. Fair use allows you to use the Pillsbury Doughboy. So in my opinion, that is not a fair argument. Let me know what you guys think. And finally, I wanted to take a moment to thank everybody for helping me reach 60,000 subscribers and bringing me one step closer to my dream goal of reaching 100,000 subscribers, which is what I wanted to accomplish when I first started this channel over a year ago. I also wanted to thank everybody that's been going to my online store and checking it out and even ordering a few items from there. It really helps to keep the channel alive, and if you haven't done so, please check that out. It really helps me out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I look forward to providing you guys with many new videos in the future, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.